and in this video we're going to use Onshape to create figure 3 from 1.2.5. That figure is shown right here below. It starts with a cylindrical base that's 0.5 inches tall. Then it's got a rectangle, square pattern that goes up, and then another small cylinder on top as well. So I'm in Onshape. I got 1.2.5 figure 3 is my name, and I'm going to start just by going on the top or bottom here on that top or bottom plane and starting a sketch. So I'm going to go sketch, hit my top, and then I'm going to turn my top view. I'm going to start with a circle, a center point circle, starting on the origin and coming out, and it shows us 1.25 inches. From there, I can just hit my green check to accept and extrude it up 0.5 inches. So that gives us the bottom of that shape. So now we have that bottom base. Next, it's got that rectangular pattern. If we look, we've got the bottom. Now we need this rectangular pattern that goes up 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 1.5, plus another 0.25. So 1.75 is going to be my height on it. And if we look, half of this shape is 0.25, so it's going to be 0.5 by 0.5. So I'm going to hit sketch again. I'm going to hit the top of that object I just made, turn to my top view, and this time I'm going to select a center point rectangle. So I'm going to hit center point rectangle. Again, start at the origin and click, and then I'm going to type 0.5, enter, 0.5, enter. And that should give us that square we're looking for in the middle. I'm going to hit my green check to accept, and then again I'm going to extrude, click inside the shape, and go up 1.75 we said. Hit my check to accept, and if I turn it, you can see we've got that build up portion. Next, I'm going to put my holes into it. You can see it's got 1, 2, 3 holes, and I'm just going to sketch these as circles that are 0.5, 0.5, and 0.5 away from one another, and each circle is going to be 0.25 inches and go all the way through this object. So to do that, I'm just going to start a sketch. I'm going to go right on the side we see them. I'm going to turn my view so we can see a little better, and I'm just going to sketch 3 circles. So I'm going to put it on the center line for the center point. I'm going to click, type 0.25, then I'm going to put another one above it, and then another one above that one. So I'm going to click, type 0.25, and enter, and then one more above it, and then I'm going to dimension them to locate them. 0.25, and enter. So then I'm going to take my dimension tool and go from this edge of my cylinder to the center point and set that as 0.5. Then I'm going to go from the center point of my lower circle to the center point of my middle circle and set that as 0.5. And then I'm going to repeat that process for the middle to the top and set that as 0.5. And that gives me the sketch, and from there all I have to do is extrude cut. So extrude, change it to a remove, and then click inside each one of those circles. And it says through the whole thing, so I'm going to say through all. And hit my green check to accept. And now I have those all cut through. So now all we're left with is that top cylinder. It's going to be 0.25 inches thick, and you can see it's the same 1.25 inch diameter as the base. So I'm going to hit sketch. I'm going to go on top of my object, turn to my top view so it's easier to see. Again, a center point circle. Click on my origin, click and type in 1.25, and accept that, and then finally all I have to do is extrude. So extrude, click on the shape, and go up 0.25. And in this case I need to get the inside of my rectangle as well. I predicted I didn't want it, but I want both pieces to go up. So in this case I got both pieces, so I can hit my green check and accept. If we go back to our home isometric view, it should look just like what you see here. So hopefully this helps you to create figure 3 from 1.25. Good luck.